Hello first year BSIT students and welcome to Davao Central College. I hope that you're doing fine and thank you for choosing DCC as your new home for learning. CC 101 or Introduction to Computing is your first core subject in the BSIT program. Together, we will discover new things that will confirm that your choice to be a BSIT student is absolutely one of the best decisions that you made. For our first unit entitled The World of Computing, we will tackle the first part, which is the growth mindset with the hashtag Ititude. I am your instructional coach, Sir Hamir Liego, and I will become your guide for the entire 18 weeks. Shall we start? I know that you are excited, but before we continue, let me remind you the modified hybrid students on the rules during the synchronous sessions, which will happen later. First, notify the instructional coach if you cannot attend the synchronous session. Be an active participant. Always turn on your camera. Mic off during lecture and mic on after the lecture. CC 101 is a course that provides an overview of the computing industry and computing profession, including research and applications in different fields, an appreciation of computing in different fields such as biology, sociology, environment, and gaming, understanding of ACM requirements, an appreciation of the history of computing, and knowledge of the key components of computer science or computer systems, organization and architecture, malware, computer security, internet and internet protocols, HTML 4.5, and CSS. The learning objectives. At the end of the unit, you will be able to explain fundamental principles, concepts, and evaluation of computing systems as they relate to different fields. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to examine the capacity to solve problems. Oh, this is not just a discussion, but also an opportunity to get to know each other through these questions. You'll be expecting more of this later. The first question is, were you forced to enroll in Davao Central College? Please answer yes or no. The second question is, were you forced to study BSIT? Yes or no? While you are still reflecting, it is vital that you will understand how you came up with a decision in enrolling to the BSIT program. Remember that you will spend 4 wonderful years in this program and your goal is to survive. Here are some factors that influence college choice for today's students. I hope you can identify yours too. Geography, financial, academic excellence and reputation, parents and peers, and marketing. Trivia time. What was my least favorite profession? If you want to know the answer, please attend the scheduled deepening session. Now let's go back to our lesson. According to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, mindset is defined as a mental attitude or inclination. In Cambridge Dictionary, it is defined as a person's way of thinking and options. Based on these definitions, it seems that the mindset can be controlled and changed. Now let us relate this COVID-19 pandemic as an example. How it changed people's perspectives. Before the pandemic, students were used to hanging out at the mall or computer shops. Some are too attached to the habit and felt that they could not live a day without going to these places or to those places. However, since we are all forced to stay at home, we figured out that everything can be changed depending on the situation. The funny thing is, we never thought that we could survive even without doing the things that we loved or used to do before the pandemic. See? So that's how growth mindset is. Another trivia. What was my dream profession before entering college? So if you want to know the details, please attend our deepening session. By looking at this figure, what is your current mindset? What are the factors that influence you to settle on that mindset? Now, in choosing the BSIT course, there were a lot of things to consider in changing your mindset. Some students are really decided to become IT practitioners someday, while some are still unsure. The challenge here is how to sustain your choice. Trivia time. What subject that I hate the most? Oh, it seems that there will be a lot of revelations that will happen during our scheduled deepening session. So see you later, guys. What was my dream job after college? Oh, that's interesting. Now, what is the connection of growth mindset to BSIT? Now, here's the thing. If you do have a growth mindset, or if you settle to a mindset that suits you, that will be your key for survival. Because whatever you do, you have to decide at the end of the day whether to stay on your comfort zone or to explore more. And that could be part of your choice on what mindset you want to have. So in BSIT, it's a matter of accepting that it's difficult but doing your job as well, because this is not an overnight discovery. You have to make sure that you work on it for you to be able to survive. So please log on to VLE and encode your responses to these tasks that is flashed on your screen. The objective of this lesson is to determine our capacity to solve problems, and having a growth mindset is such an advantage since you welcome all feedback, changes, transitions, and new knowledge that comes in. All you have to do is to process them and pick up things that you think that are relevant to what you're doing now. The change from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset is not an overnight event, but a person must set a timeline for doing it. Having a stable goal in life and a positive outlook helps expedite the most crucial decision in your life. A fixed mindset is also helpful for being consistent in what a person believes, but it is also essential to adopt a growth mindset, especially to learners, since you will be absorbing a lot of new ideas and facing more significant challenges. So that's it. See you, learners, in our deepening session, and keep safe, everyone. Bye bye.